Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've just met the next Spax 3, Master Baraccio. I think it's actually worse than Spax, actually, because I don't think Spax was that much of an elitist. But other than that, these two are one and the same, and that explains why I'm posting this on an alternate account I just made today. Pretty much for this reason, and for any other commentaries that I'm worried might get my account suspended, so let's just get on with this, because it's a long video, and I want to keep it less than 3 parts, so in case these get removed, I won't automatically get suspended for it. But I'm not that well known anyway, so it's worth the risk. Let's do this.
Hey, what's up, people? Master Baraccio. I'm gonna make a quick little video. I've noticed that a lot of these casual gamers are getting fucking pissed at me because I put down the only fighting game they've ever fucking played in their whole entire life, Street Fighter 4.
Objection! Boy, oh boy, where do I begin with that statement? You're not even about 20 seconds in, he's already made a stupid comment. I've played Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, some of the Soul Calibur games, a little bit of other fighting games in the arcade, but nothing too big. And I kind of suck at fighting games personally, but still, the fact that people who like Street Fighter 4 are the people that's their only fighting game, that's a completely false statement. And no, I have not played Street Fighter 4, but even with my limited knowledge, I can still say that was a stupid comment.
And it's kind of funny because I was playing Street Fighter 2 in the arcades when they were still sucking their mama's tits, and they come out talking all their shit, mainly because I pissed them off. You know, I talk shit about how the game is fucked up and it's busted. Big fucking deal. Every good gaming series has a fuck up. Super Mario Sunshine, for example.
Actually, I heard that Super Mario Sunshine wasn't that bad of a game. I mean, I had a friend before I moved away who owned a GameCube and Super Mario Sunshine, and it looked like just as much fun as any of the other Mario games. So, really, what was so bad about it other than the fact that they actually tried to do something different with it rather than just rehashing Super Mario 64? But which apparently they still kind of did in a way, but at least it wasn't completely the same.
It was a fuck up within the Mario series. It was shit. Same goes with Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5.
Now, I've never played any of the Resident Evil games, though I kind of want to, but really, how does a game that manages to fix the controls of its predecessors still manage to suck? I mean, just the fact that it fixed up the gameplay should make it better, because you're not running into all these stupid problems that a lot of people complain about in the old Resident Evil games. I should play Resident Evil 5 sometime. Heard it's good.
Street Fighter 4 is a fuck up, and I say that, and I can't say that because I've been gaming since 1988. If you guys don't like it, too fucking bad. I have the experience. Street Fighter 2, badass game, great game, very balanced.
Now, I don't know if it's the version on my 360 that's the problem. It's the hyper fighting version. But try beating E Honda with Chun-Li. Then you'll see how unbalanced the game is. Because I think why I suck at Street Fighter is a combination of two things. One, Street Fighter 2 has some pretty bad AI. It can do things that a normal human can't. And just the fact that I suck at it. Both those combined means I can barely get past the first guy in it. So, yeah, make what you want of that.
Besides the fact that E Honda is a little bitch that is not balanced, but the game is very balanced. I don't know why people are bitching at me just because I dissed the worst game in the Street Fighter series.
Sorry, Master Sensei, but weren't there some of the 3D Street Fighter games that I heard were pretty bad? I'm not a big fighting game fan, but Street Fighter 4 looks better than those from what I've seen. And how is Street Fighter 4 the worst? I mean, what about the original Street Fighter? Yeah, that was not a good game from what I played. That sucked, kind of. I think I played it like once at an arcade at this bowling alley in my town, so make what you will of that, too.
Big fucking deal. You guys can't handle it. It's because I obviously exposed your little bitch asses as people who, don't know shit about Street Fighter or play real cheaply like the way I explained. In my review, I dissed certain, style of play that I notice online. And this style of play is where they turtle. And if you don't know what turtling is, you're not a fighting game fan. It's when you block like a little bitch in order to get your gauge up. That shit is the same as camping on a first-person shooter, because you're getting rewarded while you're blocking. And people actually think that takes skill to block in a fighting game. If you're a good gamer, you don't need to rely on that shit. And these people, they say that all the fuck ups that I pointed out is because I'm a scrubby player. How fucking dare you say I'm a scrubby player when I was playing Street Fighter before your asses were even able to even touch a controller? I just what, I'm pointing out what the facts to what Street Fighter they fucked up on it, but you don't.
Your opinions are not facts. My God, you're worse than Helsing in this department. I would rather listen to Helsing praise the smell of his own farts than listen to you complain about everybody. I'm dead serious.
Like it too fucking bad. It's my opinion, but at the same time, my opinion is one that I have experience to make my opinion. You guys don't have experience. You guys are saying that Street Fighter 4 is like balanced and it's a fair game.
Well, it probably has to be more balanced than Street Fighter 2 from what I've played. Again, Chun-Li versus E Honda. Try it.
All that shit. Big, you know what? Just shut the fuck up, because you're making fools out of yourself. You're exposing yourself as people who play like little bitches that turtle and shit. You know what? It's like, I'd rather play Blaze Blue, rather play the old Street Fighters, any of those Street Fighters. Hell, I'll even play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, as unbalanced as it is.
Just a question, Master Baracho. How can you diss on Street Fighter 4 for being unbalanced, yet praise Marvel vs. Capcom 2 despite it being unbalanced? Stupid hypocrisy.
It's a great, fun game that, it's imbalanced, but it's fucking fun and very, very high quality, and it got shitload of characters. And you know what? The best fighting game this gen, if you disagree, it's because you're not a gamer.
Okay, he pretty much summed up his entire commentary in one comment. If you don't agree with me, then you're not a true gamer. So, yeah. I could end this commentary, but I won't.
Soul Calibur 4.
From a week-long rental I had of Soul Calibur 4, I think it was just okay. It didn't have a lot of features to really keep my interest besides the create a character mode. And I only had it for a week-long rental, and I got bored of it like in a few days, so it didn't have much staying power with me. But when it comes to the basic fighting system, it wasn't that bad. So, that's just my opinion. In my opinion, is not fact. It's probably flawed in a few ways, probably because I've only played it for like 3 days. But I digress.
You might have another preference to another good fighting game, such as Blaze Blue, or another, if you guys want. I haven't played Kingdom Fighters 12, but if you guys like that, that's your problem. But if you guys even say Street Fighter 4 lives up to the old Street Fighters, I call bullshit, because as a Street Fighter fan of ever since '91, it's just shit.